Hi guys, this is Kelly once again from Bond Machines, and today I'll be reviewing the Meister sewing machine. Okay, I want to thank all my subscribers and those that keep their comments, and also those that watch my videos. Thank you so much and I appreciate y'all. I'll quickly run through the feature of this machine and do some couple of stitches with the machine. Firstly, it's a Meister Werke Schweinfurt. I guess I got that name. Okay, it's a German machine, pretty strong. I already reviewed the green variant of this machine, so I just got this and I said let me quickly do a review of this. Now it has a double thread stand and it has this lever here that controls the needle position. Okay, while right here it has markings from 0 all the way to 5, and 0 being when you're sewing the regular straight stitch, and once you move this lever all the way to 5 or any of the numbers here, you're sewing the zigzag stitch. All right, right here you have the tension, you have the stitch length regulator, which is this, the top being the highest, but when you bring it down it's actually you're reversing. Right here you have your bobbin winder, and here you have your regulator for the feed dogs. Okay, it actually brings this down and brings the regulator, the feed dogs up. Okay, it uses the regular shuttle and bobbin just like this, see that, and it's a front oscillatory mechanism machine, so you thread from front to back, uses the regular needles H, A, D, B and DP. So I'll quickly run through the winding of bobbin and also sew with the machine. All right, okay, to wind the bobbin, just from the thread stand you just take it all the way down to this point here and you go to this place here. There's a small metallic spring tension there, you just pass it in between, then you wound it on the bobbin you want to use for the sewing project. So I'll just wound that on this bobbin and I take it all the way from here and put it back on the bobbin winder. All right, see that? So what you just do is this knob here, you just pull that down, it automatically snaps on the bobbin. So you just okay, you see that? So basically let me just use that to hold my. All right, so I've actually gotten a wand I want, so I just take that out and that's the wanded bobbin. All right, so I actually got the one I have, then I've done just something like this earlier on, so I'm gonna use that. Now in threading the machine, it's quite easy. From the thread stand, all right, just here, just take it down to this point and you pass it through the tension. Okay, it goes from the tension to this thread carrier, then from there snap it through the side this way and this way here, then you thread from front to back. Okay, because it uses a thread front oscillatory mechanism. Okay, so I'll just go through it again from here to this point here, down inside the tension, up here, and it goes all the way side, then you thread from front to back. I'm gonna thread the needle, then I'll sew with the machine now. So I already threaded the needle, and so I'm using the maximum stitch length, which is a V here. It has a stitch length V, which is 5. So like I said, you can actually bring this down to reverse and you can actually reduce the stitch length with this. So I'm using the max stitch length and I'm gonna sew through the straight stitch. This has to be on 0. If you're sewing the regular straight stitch, this has to be on 0. Why I said this is for the needle position, it has to be on the left hand side. All right, so I'm gonna sew through now. All right, so there you have it guys. That's the back of the fabric and that's the front. All right, so I'm gonna just reduce the stitch length a bit so you can see for yourself, or use it to like let me say I'm using number 3 here. All right, so okay, that's a much closer stitch length, see that? All right, so I'm gonna sew through the zigzag now. So like I said, if you want to use the zigzag, you just had to turn this lever, so I'm turning it all the way to 5 and I'm just reducing the stitch length to get a much closer stitch. So when I sew through, all right, so there you have it. That's the zigzag stitch and that's the back. perfect zigzag. So like I said, you can also reduce the stitch length further to get a much tighter and a closer stitch. So take this out of the way here. Okay, sorry. That back. See that, guys? Very so if I want to reduce the stitch length, maybe I want to do a buttonhole and all that, you can actually reduce the zigzag to, let's say, number 3. All right, so when you sew through, see the length of the zigzag, and you can sew all the way to 2 or 1 depending on what you want to do. See that, guys? Has a much reduced width of zigzag. So if you want to return back to regular straight stitch, you just pull this here and take this up, and you're sewing the regular straight stitch. Now I made mention about this lever here being for the needle position. So when I move this, you see the needle. If you watch the needle right now, when I move this lever, it actually moves the needle. Okay, so if I move it here, I'm actually sewing on one side of the needle positioning. So you use this for the buttonhole. I'm going to do a separate video on how to use that to the buttonhole, but that's the function of that one there. So when you want to sew regular straight stitch, just put that back here and sew in your regular straight stitch. Alright, guys, so there you have the back of the fabric. Pretty decent and amazing stitch formations you have there. All right, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and God bless you all.